Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, welcome back. It's Vlogmas. It's Vlog. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching me from, whatever time you are watching me from. I hope you guys are doing well. It's very early in the morning right now. Yesterday I marinated some chicken and I did some puff puff dumplings, whatever you guys want to call it, but I'll show you guys. I didn't have time to kind of film what I was marinating, so I'm just going to kind of talk you guys through it. So I'm just going to make a quick cup of tea, yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna make a quick cup of tea. I've been loving drinking green tea, so this is the tea that I've got. I've been drinking a lot of green tea. So I've been drinking another tea as well, another green tea. I had to kind of get used to drinking the green tea, so my green tea, so I'm just gonna let it cool down for a little bit because it is piping hot. But this is me first thing in the morning that I do. If I don't have a glass of water, I have a cup of green tea, whether I'm driving into work or I'm at home. So yeah, loving. Still very hot, so that's just gonna sit there for about 5 minutes before I can have it. But I've got cling foil. I've got cling foil, and I'm just gonna cover the oven tray with it, and I'm gonna make the chicken. So I'm just gonna turn on the oven, and then we're gonna cover these trays, and then I'll show you guys what I've been making. So the oven's actually the fan's been on the whole night. Okay. I don't know about you, but I just find it easy to kind of like put the foil down, and then it's easier to clean as well, rather than everything sticking from the tray. Always put foil down before you put your meat, fish, whatever it is. It just makes it easier to clean. Right, so I foiled my tray, so I'm just gonna get the chicken out and then I'm gonna show you. Right, so I've got the chicken out and I'm just gonna get some gloves. Right, so we've got the chicken out. I'm gonna pull up the sleeves and put some gloves on. Right, put my gloves. Sometimes it's just easier to use the gloves. Right, so I did 2 seasonings. So I did, let me just wrap it yesterday. So this one is more of a cajun peri-peri. This is more like a peri-peri type of chicken style, yeah. It actually smells really, really good. So this is more of a peri-peri style of chicken. So I'm just gonna put this here and put it on the tray. got more of a barbecue flavor. The other one had more of a peri-peri flavor. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna put the chicken onto this side. No particular order. Chicken, put the chicken, 1 onion, so the tea's cooled. Like, do you guys leave the tea bag in your tea if you are a tea drinker, or do you take it out after like 5 minutes? Sometimes I do take it out if the tea is very, very strong, but sometimes I just leave it in there and then I just drink the tea. I do both. I sometimes take it out and then sometimes I just leave it in. But yeah, my tea is cleansing me at the moment. So I'm gonna make something else now. I feel alive. I feel awake now. I feel awake. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. I marinated the chicken the night before, just so it can, like, you know, it's just better sometimes, like when you're in no rush, just marinate everything the night before and then the chicken can get the full flavor. Mind you, I did taste the spices, but I don't know how this is gonna taste, because if you guys are not new to the channel, you know that I don't eat meat, but I'm still able to cook meat. But sometimes when I am cooking, or new, you may not know this, so I actually don't eat meat, but it doesn't prohibit me from cooking meat. The only thing is, like, I've tasted the marination, so I kind of have an idea of what it's going to taste like. But sometimes once you do the marination and then you put it with the chicken or your meat or whatever, there's a different taste. You don't know if you've put enough salt, not enough seasoning, not enough flavor. So I really do hope for the people that will be eating it that they are going to enjoy it, because I won't be able to tell. I really will not be able to tell how delicious it is, but I'm pretty sure it'll still be delicious. Yeah, but like I said, even though I don't necessarily eat meat, it doesn't stop me from cooking meat. I don't do it often, but I still cook it. So for family, friends, I'm still happy to cook, but the flavoring might be slightly different. Not different as in bad, but I can't taste the food during the cooking process. So once I've tasted the seasoning, that's it. And also a lot of the seasoning for meat and stuff, I really don't try it anymore. But let's move on, because the day is early and I want to get it cracking. So let me just show you what this is. So basically, I've made puff puff dumplings. So it's basically flour, sugar, yeast, and I mix the dough with the water, and then I'm just going to deep fry it. So my flour hasn't risen. It is a bit annoying because sometimes with this recipe, when I try to make it, the flour just doesn't rise, and it could be down to I've added too much sugar. So the sugar and the flour the ratio is just not enough, so the sugar kind of weighs down the flour. But I hope it's gonna taste good, even though it hasn't risen. But I'm kind of annoyed because my little nephews, they really love puff puff, or dumpling. Well, I would say puff puff. My nephews, they really love the puff puff, and I really tried to make it, but it just didn't rise. So let me show you. I hope it's not a complete disaster, but it just means when it doesn't rise and then you put it in the frying oil, it just kind of drops and it sits because it's too heavy. I want it to be nice, fluffy and delicious. But anyway, let me show you what this is. Right, so here we are. So I've wrapped it in film, and this is it. It did kind of rise just a tiny bit, but just not enough. If you guys can see, yeah, it kind of did. You can see the little bubbles coming through. I'm not an expert at making this, so I don't ever measure, but maybe that's the problem. So I'm just gonna put the pan here. So I've got the flour, I've got my sugar package, and then I just got on the side, it's just blue pot with tissue. And yeah, so we are basically waiting for the oil, and then we are good to go. So we're gonna do an oil test. So basically, make sure you wash your hands. You have to wash your hand properly, and then you want to kind of keep. You want to keep like you just wash your hand properly, and then just dip it in. Dip it. We're just gonna do like a paste. Just pour it in there. The oil is not hot enough yet, yeah? You can see it's just bubbling, it's just not hot enough. So the puff puff actually turned out okay, guys. I'm at the end of making the puff puffs, so they actually turned out nice, fluffy and soft. As you guys can see, it's deep frying, but yeah, let me know, this is if you ever make this for yourself, for your families, or whenever. These are perfect for breakfast, if you want it for lunch, if you want to have it for meal. And there's so many different variations of this. I just keep it simple. Well, I kept it simple. Like I said, I used flour, I used plain flour, sugar, I used yeast and water. You can put a pinch of salt. Some people use nutmeg, some people use a bit of vanilla, and you can even fill these as well if you want to put any filling inside. Like if you want to put chocolate filling inside, you can do. What we're going to keep it simple. It's at the end, as you guys can see. But yeah, it's been good. So you can eat this with something like a hot tea, a coffee, or you can have it as part of a plate. So we are going to a celebration later on. So I just wanted to make puff puffs. Like I said, my nephews love these and we love it as a family in general. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you want to see more cooking on this channel, let me know. But like I said, guys, I do have another cooking channel where you can see all my recipes that I do. But for Vlogmas, I'm just going to share with you guys what I made as we are heading over to celebrate. But make sure that you subscribe to the channel, you like, you share, and comment if you've ever made these, if you've tried these. There's different variations from different parts of the world. Some people call it different names, but yeah, we call it puff puff or le beignet. But yes, let me know if you have these. And yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know how to make it perfectly round. I've seen different techniques online of how to make it perfectly round, so but mine always comes out a little bit, you know, not the right round shape. But it's okay, perfection will come, but first we need to keep practicing. Okay, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is it. The puff puffs are deep frying. The oil level is entirely up to you. I think I've actually put a bit too much oil in the pan, but this oil can be recycled. So yeah, definitely don't just get rid of your oil, recycle it as much as possible, because that's saving money anyway. So yeah, guys, make sure that you check out all my Vlogmas videos, my cooking videos, my day videos, my sightseeing videos. So check it out. Let's grow on the platform. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. But this is the final product. So this is it. Fresh, delicious, tasty puff puff. You can eat it with your piece of chicken, you can eat it with your fish, you can eat it with a hot drink. But they're looking good. They're not perfectly round, but they're absolutely nice, fresh and delicious, and it's homemade. Okay, and this is the chicken that I made earlier. So this is the barbecue flavored chicken. As you guys can see, it's looking good. They're gonna enjoy that. They're gonna enjoy it. And here we have the peri peri style chicken. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.